Hello, 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 everybody. What is up? What is up? What is up? We have a personal break here. We got a personal break coming on for Christopher. Christopher, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you, man. We have a Bloomburrow collector booster box. We have Sword and Shield Fusion Strike booster box. And we have Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Triumphant, and Platinum 3-pack blister. Of course, once again, Christopher, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get this going. Good luck here, of course. Just for simplicity, we'll start with the Heart Gold Soul Silver Triumphant, move our way to the Pokemon, and then we'll end with the Bloomburrow. Well, I think that's going to be the order we're going to go here. Of course, thank you very much for getting involved here, brother. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. Of course, as you can see, 2 packs of Triumphant, 1 pack of Platinum. Your coin looks to be Steelix, and your promo card, Porygon 2. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Good luck, brother. Let me pull up the hits for... There we go. Oh yeah, this happened the other day too. They stuck to the backing here. Yeah, that happened the other day too. But there's the coin and the promo. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing well here. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. We're just starting off with a break here. Of course, happy Monday, everybody. There we go. Porygon 2 promo card and the coin. There you go. Here's the packs. They're a little stuck on here, so give me a second to get these. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. And the Platinum here. That's 3. Nothing left there. Here we go. There's your 3 packs from the blister. We'll start with the Platinum, merely because it's the one that I have up. Chad, thank you very much for getting into the Final Fantasy Collector Booster Box group break. And Kevin, thank you very much for getting into the Destined Rivals break. I think that fills the Destined Rivals break, so that will be up next. Appreciate you both. But of course, let me pull this back up. There we go. Here we go. Platinum here. Good luck, brother. Let's see what we get. A lot of the hits from Platinum are shiny. Vulpix, Lotad, Giratina. I think the Lotad's probably the cutest, in my opinion. Nothing left in there. Okay. Have to assume that there's a pack trick, so 1, 2, 3. Let me move my keyboard because This is already in the way. There we go. And just to make sure, okay. Team Galactic's Invention, Energy Gain, Monferno, Trainer Card, Level Max, Tauros, Combi, Squirtle, Nosepass, Riolu, Palkia, Reverse, and Dialga. Okay. Palkia Reverse Hollow, Dialga Base Hollow. Hard to see the hollow, I guess, with this, you know, but it is there. Let's put that to the side, and Palkia here. Hey, Rick. Palkia. There we go there. I'm just checking where it's, this is, alrighty. There we go there. Now we have Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Triumphant. A lot of the hits from this are the Gengar, and then a lot of the dual cards. A lot of the dual cards. You know, they kind of pair together. The other day we opened this as part of a group break, and we got the Palkia, Dialga Palkia, bottom half of one of the, like, dual cards, but here we go. 1, 2, 3. Machoke, Piloswine, Stadium Indigo Plateau, Nidoran. I like that Nidoran art. Carvana, Skorupi, Spoink, Venonat, Machop, Reverse, and Wailord. All right. And Wailord here. All right. And now the second pack, our Gold, Soul, Silver Triumphant. Once again, good luck. I know none of these characters, so hey, no worries. I mean, that's just, you know, sometimes you don't know stuff. That's fine. No worries there. 1, 2, 3. Weeping Bell, We got a Weeping Bell, Nidorino, Licky Licky, Spoink, Swinub, Tentacool, Cricketot, Bronzor. Here we go. Dragonite. Hold up. I'm pretty sure this is like among the... Yeah, this is a good hit. This is a very good hit. This is a very good hit. This is up there. Dragonite Reverse Holo. And behind is a Magmortar. But the Dragonite, very good hit. Dragonite's a really good hit here. Very nice. Beautiful card. And the Magmortar. All right, there you go. That is the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Triumphant, and Platinum 3-pack blister. All right, I can open up some space here. There we go, there we go. Next up, we're doing some Fusion Strike here. Bada bing. Quick look here at Fusion Strike. A lot of the bigger hits are Gengar, Mew, a lot of Mews, a lot of Mews and a lot of Gengars. That's what we're kind of looking for here. Gengars and Mews and rainbows all along the way. Yeah. That's, yeah, so definitely Gengar, Mew, and then anything rainbow. There's a few other, you know, valuable, you know, Genesect, Espeon, Celebi, Inteleon, but for the most part, we are primarily looking for Gengars and Mews and rainbows. Those are the most recognizable hits. But, of course, here we go. Once again, thank you and good luck, brother. There you go. There you go. Okay. Let's get into it. Good luck. Hold on. This is Swing Shield. So, okay. This is something I learned recently, and I'm not sure if it applies to this set. But in case it does, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to open these. So, I'll use this first pack as an example to show you. And again, I don't know if it applies to this set or if it doesn't. But, as you can see, and because of it, actually no, because it's this one, and we'll see as we open more packs, because it's this one, I don't think this applies, so maybe we can ignore it. But apparently, if these are fully green, then that in some sets, in some of these older sets, if this card is fully green, then the pack is a wash. It's a miss. You can just look for the green and, you know, throw the pack away, essentially, because you're not going to hit anything. But if this is white, then, you know, you're guaranteed a hit in the pack. But because it's this one, I think, this is one of the newer ones where it has both. I'm pretty sure this means that you can't tell. So theoretically, we shouldn't need to do this. But I'm just doing it for the first one to show you. Here we go. Heatmore, Musharna, Graveler, Chansey, Vulpix, Cutie Pie, Quillfish, Corsola, Baltoy, Gliscor, Reverse, Swampert Hollow. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I won't need to do it in this one because it's that specific one with both the green and the white. But there's certain sets where it's just like you can open it, just look at that, and you'll know whether or not you have a hit in the pack. Swampert base hollow, you can see it better when it's in a base sleeve than you can see it in the top loader, but all right. That's the first pack. Here we go. Pack number 2. Yeah. So this looks, yeah. So it looks that we don't need to do that. So looks like we don't need to do the whole check and everything. We should be good. 1, 2, 3. Double. Excadrill, Croconaw, Zorua, Cutie Pie, Dynamo, Plobopus, Baneri, Totodile, Baneri, Reverse, and Vikavolt. Vikavolt, I think, also one of my... Vikavolt is like one of the Pokemon where it's like, if I have the... You know, if it's in the game, if I have the choice to run Vikavolt or not, most of the times I will. I think I really like the typing, even if it's... I like the typing. It's interesting. But yeah, there we go there. And Vikavolt. I know Vikavolt's not necessarily incredibly strong, but there we go. What if I do this? There we go. And do that. Fans Madrid, thank you very much for sending those along. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Appreciate everyone who's taking the time to watch the TikTok stream. Yeah, it seems like with this pack, with this set, there's no way for me to stop showing the 1, 2, 3, showing the codes and the cards, so I apologize for that. Clawitzer, Sliggoo, Crosshaver, Clobopus, Baneri, Totodile, Toxel, I love Toxel, Cutie Pie, Sigilyph, Morgrem, Reverse, Oricorio, and the energy. I love Toxicity as well. One of my favorite Pokemon. It'd be fun if we could pull a Toxicity. I don't know. I don't know if there is one here, but I have to assume that there is. I'm not as familiar with Fusion Strike as if you might, if you aren't able to tell. I'm not as familiar with Fusion Strike as you know, some of the newer sets. Yep. As well, everybody, hello, hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Quick Ball, Morgrim, Cook, Jinx, Skarmory, Sewaddle, Panpour, Makuhita, Onyx, Reverse, and Boltund V. Okay. Nice. Okay. And Boltund V here. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. What's good? What's good? There we go. Lobopus, Baneri, Totodile, Toxel, Sigilif, Jigglypuff Reverse. Oh, I completely forgot to do the pack trick. My bad. Well, from the back to the front, Simisear, Frostmoth, and Spongy Gloves. Oh, wow, Jigglypuff Reverse. Who would have expected that? Jigglypuff and Starmie, base hollow, energy card. All right. There we go. Next up. One, two, three, four. Get the energy out of the way as well. Might as well. Energy, Sandslash, Corvisquire, Spongy Gloves, Stuffle, Growlithe, Clauncher, Mankey, Galarian Zigzagoon, and Reverse Electrode. And Palisand. Just hit a 1-1 Becky Lynch champions from the Cactus Jacks. James, I say this with respect. I do not know the first thing about any sports or you know, wrestling. You know, I do not know the first thing about any of that. If you want to find any information on similar hits, I suggest maybe just looking the card up on eBay with like the set, or maybe if you go on like pricecharting.com and look up this set as well, maybe you can find some information there. But offhand, any sort of information like that, I would have no clue. One of ones are incredible hits, and congratulations on the hit, man. Like truly. But I truly like I wouldn't know the first thing, and I'm sorry to tell you that. I wouldn't know the first thing about that. I know TCGs. I know TCGs, but yeah. I think eBay or price charting might give you a clue, but as to anything specific, I wouldn't know for certain. But eBay and price charting I think are great like options to check out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy, Cook, Copperajah, Bearscuda, Baneri, Shinx, Drillbur, Caterpie, and okay, Shelder, Clobopus, Reverse, and Claydol. Yeah, generally if you're never certain about like, the price of a card or something, a lot of the times just look up like, on eBay, um, that set or similar sets and see what the like higher priced things are going for, or like if you can find older sales. Price charting is good for that. It'll tell you what cards have gone for when they sold on sites like eBay. So that's a good way to like let you know. For TCGs, I think we are lucky in that we have TCG Player, which is pretty standard. We also have like a few others that you can kind of use as well, Card Market, yada yada. But I think most people consider TCG Player the standard for TCGs. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. But for non TCGs, I think eBay and price charting are a good way to let get a clue as to what you might have on hand. Energy, Stantler, Lanoon, Farewell Bell, Drillbur, Caterpie, Shelder, Zorua, Dynamo, Ninetales Reverse, okay. Ninetales Reverse, and Azumarill. There we go. There we go. For Energy, Gators Park, Cremomatic, Swadloon, Carvana, Smeargle, Rotom, Grubbin, Mantine, Galarian Corsola, Reverse, and Greninja. Okay. Greninja V. All right, there. Has anyone opened any more Final Fantasy? Anyone has any crazy hits that they want to talk about? You know, anyone pull a Cloud or Neon Chocobo? 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy, Judge, Chargerbug, Macargo, Drillbur, Caterpie, Shelder, Zorua, Dynamo, Snorlax, Reverse, and Toxicity, Hollow. I put in my buy list for my Xenos deck. And, yeah, that was kind of my weekend. I just kind of played League of Legends and built a commander deck, and that was basically it. There was this one game, we were behind, like, I was doing well, and my bot lane was getting crushed. You know, I was decimating the enemy mid lane. Our bot lane was behind by like genuinely like 15 kills. Like their bot lane was like Swain Nami or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Swain ended up with like 30 something kills, like 34 kills or something in the game, and we still won. It was crazy. Bugcatcher, Centiskorch, Gliscor, Clobopus, Baniri, Totodile, Toxel, Sigilif, Choodle, Reverse, and Maractus. Choodle, Reverse. Maractus. One, two, three, four. Energy. Togedemaru, Ninetales, Frostmoth, Panseer, Krogunk, Mankey, Grubbin, Basculin, Baltoy, Reverse, and Latios. There we go. What's up, y'all? We have a Destined Rivals group break after this. I believe that filled. Did I close out of that stuff? I believe it filled. Right. Yeah, it did. So we can get to that right after this. We still got some more to do in this break as well. We have the another half of this box, basically, and we have a collector booster box of Bloomburrow as well. Exciting. I haven't opened Bloomburrow in a while. I loved Bloomburrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy. Discovery. Trevenant. Excadrill. Mankey. Grubbin. Masculine. Baniri. Shinx. Slugma. Reverse. And Moletta. go. There we go. One, two, three, four. Energy. Pukumuku, Turtonator, Energy, Plusle, Shelmet, Skarmory, Morpeko, Clamperl, Delcatty, Reverse, and Cloyster. This is I I I don't know the pull rates on this set. It's my first time opening a box of this set. Let's assume that the back half of this box is very backloaded. I think we can go on under that assumption that, you know, first half of this box is like this is where they put all the, you know, the just the commons, uncommon type stuff. You know, the normal type stuff. And then the back half of the box is where, you know, that's where the heat is. Cloyster. 4 packs left on this half. One, two, three, four. Oops. Energy. Helios, Sharpedo, Quickball, Mankey, Grubbin, Basculin, Baneri, Shinx, Impidimp, Reverse, and Excelgor. Got an email there. I'll check that 1 second. Impidimp, Reverse. Excelgor. 1 second, check my email. Hey, Bernie, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for getting involved in that break. Here we go. One, two, three, four. I will say, of course, this is kind of how this came. I'm just letting you know. These, you know, I haven't seen this on any of the other cards in the pack or any of the other cards we opened, but these, and of course, these back four. These are commons and uncommons. So, but this damage here, damage there, damage there, damage there. That's all. Even damage here. This could be. So energy, Metapod, Luxio, and Schoolgirl. Which one? The Luxio and the Schoolgirl are the cards that are damaged the most. The Luxio specifically. That damage, of course, had to have came from the whatchamacallit, the factory or whatever, because it's the second card in, the Luxio. Drillbur, Caterpie, Shelder, Zorua, Dynamo, Helios Reverse, and Dragapult. And for posterity, That's the backs of those. No damage on these ones. Just letting you know. Dragapult. Yeah, that's just going to keep falling. I'm just going to leave it down. That it happens every time. One, two, three, four. Let me, any damage? No. Okay. Energy, Copperajah, Schoolgirl, Sizzlipede, Geodude, Snubble, Barracuda, Goomy, Electric Reverse, and Electros. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Happy Monday. As you can see, we got in the background, we got a ton of stuff here available for group break. The Pokemon Destined Rivals has filled, so we'll be opening this after this break is complete, of course. But you know, Marvel Chrome released today. We can get that break going if it fills. Lorcana, you know that I thought that people might be interested in that, but I guess no one here likes Lorcana. And that's okay, but oops. And 1, 2, 3, 4. No damage on those either. Seems like that one pack was just, you know. Energy, Eldegoss, Cramomatic, Dunsparce, Saracuda, Snubble, Goomy, Pansear, Krogunk. Okay. Durant, Reverse, and... Oh! Okay. Boltund VMAX. Let's check it. There we go, there we go. And Durant Reverse. I'm going to put this pile of commons and uncommons back over here to make space. There we go. One, two, three, four. Energy, Togedemaru, VIP Pass, Metapod, Snom, Impidimp, Qfant, Sandshrew, Mudkip, Crossiever, Reverse, and Gorbis. Oh, I ran out of top loaders. Let me open up more. Receiver reverse. And Gorbis. One, two, three, four. Energy. Eldegoss, Cramomatic, Dunsparce, Phantom, Totodile, Trubbish, Klefki, Shroomish, Toxicroak, Reverse, and Crabominable V. There you go. And next up. All right. There we go. One, two, three, four. Energy. Breloom, Hariyama, Lopunny, Snom, Impidimp, Qfent, Sandshrew, Mudkip, Rotom, Reverse, and Butterfree, Hollow. What's up? How we doing, Raz? What's good? What's good? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. One, two, three, four. Energy. Zarude, Primate, Schoolboy, Gossifleur, Wooloo, Helioptile, Marill, Meowth, Indeedee, Reverse, and that's all. All right, and here we go here. One, two, three, four. Aunt Clara Thumb War. Energy. Sparkle. Energy. Berserker. Corsola. Baltoy. Minun. Panseer. Durant. Corvisquire Reverse. And Played all. Played all. Okay. Minun. Fancier. Durant. Jigglypuff. Onyx. Arrokuda. Oh, I forgot to do the 4. Galarian Cursula is the rare. That's my bad. Pyukumuku, Gardevoir, and Cross Switcher. I forgot to do the pack trick. That is my bad. How dare I? Arrokuda, reverse. And Galarian Cursula. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy. Kurokana, Darkrai, Delcatty, Rickety, Makuhita, Dreepy, Snom, Snorlax, Makuhita reverse, and Huntail. Bro, I gotta be honest with you. This one is... this is crazy. This is, this rough. This is a toughie. I'll say that. This is... I'm certain there has to be something. You know, we're working our way up to something, right? But oh my, this one is like, believe me when I say I'm right there with you in what you're feeling. This is this one is there. So 1, 2, 3. This one also has a bit of damage. It has damage. It has like a bit of a thing there, and then at the bottom corner. Energy, Shauna, Sliggoo, Dreadnought, Minun, Fancier, Durant, Jigglypuff, Onyx, Starmie, Reverse, and Oricorio. This is crazy, bro. Yeah, I saw, bro. Congrats on day 2, but, you know, I can understand, you know, might be a little frustrating, but you got almost exactly where you were aiming. Like, that's what we were, like, talking about the first night you showed up in the stream, too. Like, reaching, like, about 250. That ain't bad, bro. That ain't bad. When's the next season start? Probably in the fall. One, two, three, four. Energy, Beware, Power Tablet, Eldegoss, Snom, Impidimp, Cufant, Sandshrew, Mudkip, Sandshrew Reverse, and Dragapult Hollow. Alrighty. I assume people are already aware of how Black Bolt and White Flare will affect the metagame? Or is that still being discussed? Dude, this box, man. This is so tough, man. What's happening here? One, two, three, four. Energy. Skaters Park, Beware, Sparkle, Mankey, Zigzagoon, Chansey, Vulpix, Quillfish, Persian, Reverse, and Corviknight. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. Dude, this box is so tough, man. What's happening here, bro? One, two, three, four. Energy, come on, please. Dunsparce, Electric, Victini, Chansey, Vulpix, Quillfish, Galarian Corsola, Baltoy Reverse, Wigglytuff, or sorry, Baltoy, it wasn't reverse. I was looking at Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is reverse. And oh, ooh, baby. Is this the Genesect? Damn it. Not. This art is incredible, but it's just like I don't know what's happening with this box, man. This might be one of the toughest boxes we've had in quite a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy. Shauna, Corvsquire, Draclo, Klutzel, Sandygast, Stuffle, and Sizzlipede, Darumaka, Eldegoss Reverse, and Greedent V. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 packs to go, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This box, bro. I can't even explain this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy. Crossiever, Marshtomp, Lopunny, Chansey, Vulpix, Quillfish, Galarian Corsola, Baltoy, Trevenant Reverse, and Galarian Obstagoon. Bro, this is... Is this what, like, all of them were like in this era? Like, bro, what is happening? Uh, Beanie, you know, this might, like, I'm just hoping that in the last 5 packs of this box, we get something. That's what I'll say, Beanie. I've never, I don't know how this is happening. I've never, like, had so few hits in, like, a box ever before. This is it just, like, the set? Or, like, am I just pulling, like, terribly? Is it just, like, the anti-God box? Like, I've never been this flabbergasted before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy. Grapploct, Pangoro, Dancer, Minun, Panseer, Durant, Jigglypuff, Onix, Toxel, Cutie Pie, Toxel Reverse, and Absol. Oh my god, man. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, man. Dude. What is happening, bro? Go. Okay. 4 packs left here. And then we move on to the Bloomburrow Collector Booster Box, which will hopefully be so much better than this. Because, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy, Bugcatcher, Simipour, Primate, Toxel, Sigilif, Stuffle, Growlithe, Clauncher, Mantine Reverse, and Electrode. guys. This is outrageous. I'm so sorry. This is ludicrous, man. You know, there's still potential. There's still potential. We can still get a Gengar. We can still get a Gengar and turn this puppy around, okay? We can get 3 Gengars. We have 3 packs left. We can get 3 Gengars, okay? 3 packs at 3 Gengar VMAXs. That, you know, we end in a profit on the box, you know? That even 2 Gengars we end in a profit on the box, okay? So here we go. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Good luck. Please, 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 please. Energy. VIP Pass. Sydney. Simisage. Stuffle. Growlithe. Clauncher. Mankey. Galarian Zigzagoon. Palossand Reverse. Araquanid. I've never been... I'm speechless, man. That is... Is that what is like... Is this like a normal box for the set? Or is this just like... Like, what is happening here? What is this, man? Bro, I know I said this before. I am right there with you. I am feeling the same things you are. I am like Christopher, like this is I don't even know what to say here. I mean, we still got potential. 2 Gengars could turn two Gengars, and it's still a profit. Okay, so that's, you know, we have 2 packs left, 2 Gengars. And that's kind of all we need, right? Copium. Massive Copium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Energy. Oops. Jesus, that one flying. Cross Switcher, Sydney, Diggersby, Mawile, Staryu, Toxel, Meltan, Vulpix. Okay, Rookity Reverse. And Goodra. What? Bro, I am speechless, man. This doesn't... I am speechless, bro. Like, how does this happen, bro? Someone at the Pokemon Factory was just like, you know what? What if I just take all of the hits out of this box? And they were just like sitting there, like on the line. It's like, wait a minute, wouldn't it be funny if I just took every hit out of this box? Here we go. Okay. Last pack, a Gengar VMAX would still... It would put us in a good position, you know? I don't know what it's going for as a PSA 10 right now. I'd have to assume pretty good, right? But you know, even you know, just normal ungraded, it's going pretty good. So okay, okay. So PSA 10 would get us in the positive. Okay. Here we go. That's all we need. That's all we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, God. Please. Okay. Energy. Themyscire. Phalanx. Wigglytuff. Stuffle. Growlithe. Clauncher. Mankey. Galarian Zigzagoon. Okay, everybody. Please, okay, please, if you have luck to spare, if you're like, I don't need luck this week, please, please just send it right now. For, like, you know, even just a Mew, even a Gengar. But we... Okay. Huntail Reverse. Okay. Unfortunately, that, I think, does immediately rule out the Chase Gengar. Unfortunately, I think that immediately rules out the Chase Gengar. Could be a Mew, could be the Celebi, I think. Breloom. I just feel drained after that. I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, I've never opened a box like that in my life. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. I don't even know what to say, bro. That is so tough. I am right there with you, man. That is outrageous. That's absurd, man. Okay, let me... Okay, shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. You know, we don't need it. We're gonna make our money back in the Bloomburrow collector booster box. Okay, we're gonna... Here we go. This is where the heat is anyway. You know, we didn't even need that. You know, it doesn't even matter. You know, Pokemon's stupid. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Once again, good luck. Truly, truly, truly good luck here. I mean it with all my heart. Please, 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 good luck. Okay. Here we go. Everything's coming up together. Nothing left. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If I remember right, it should be right? Because that's the token. So that should be the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. This should be the back 9, right? Blacksmith Talent, Starforged Sword, Consumed by Greed, Seasoned Warren Guard, Sunshower Druid, Pond Prophet, Thornplate Intimidator, Finch Formation, and take out the trash. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's 10 from the back. Swamp. For the common good, create X tokens that are copies of target token you control. Tokens you control become indestructible. You gain 1 life for each token you control. I got a few emails here. I'll check those as soon as I can. 1 second. Zinnia, Valley's Voice. Borderless. Top Hatch Recruit. Darkstar Augur. Hey, what's up? What's up? Birds. Very nice. Let me check the... Bu -bu -bu. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yours is UPS, correct. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much. So there is 1 break in front of you. We have the Destined Rivals group break. That's up next. But then we will get to your personal. Thank you very much for getting involved. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. We got birds there. Very nice. And the token, Food and Rust Shield Rampager. Okay, on to pack number 2 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Island, as Wubby would say. Ah, boom. Peerless Recycling, also as Wubby would say. Blooming Blast, Tangle Tumbler, Bandit's Talent, 3 Tree Root Weaver, Night Whirl Hermit, Frilled Spark Shooter, Agate Blade Assassin, and Intrepid Rabbit. All right. Here we go. Oopsies. Oopsies, you keep sliding. Scavenger's Talent. How does everybody feel on these class cards? You know, I think a lot of them suck. Like, don't get me wrong. Of course, they're still, they're useful, blah blah blah. But I just think a lot of them really just aren't worth it. Uh, 20 Toad. There we go. Man, I remember going to the shop for Ryan Reeves auto signing several years ago. Great job. Hey, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. Next up, Valley Flood Caller. Baleful Strix. And Mockingbird. Tender Wild Guide and Fish as tokens. Here we go. Pack number 3. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mountain. Three Tree Scribe, Beauregard Mentor, Star Charter, Lupin Flower Village, Junkblade Bruiser, Longstock Brawl, Dazzling Denial, Conduct Electricity, and Sonar Strike. Here we go. First card. Mabel, Heir to the Cragflame. Echoing Assault. Valley Rotcaller. Glarb, Calamity's Augur. Glarb. All right. And Cruel Claw's Heist. All right, there we go. And here we go. Token, Intrepid Rabbit, and Wall. I have to open more top loaders here. 1 second. Okay. There we go. There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that down. Here we go. Island. Stocking the Pantry, Reptilian Recruiter, Mabel's Medal, Long River Lurker, Bumbleflower Sharepot, Rust Shield Rampager, Early Winter, Might of the Meek, and Thistledown Players. Storm Chaser's Talent, the blue class. Hello, hello. Wow, you did it again. What's good? What's good? Hope you're doing well tonight. Happy Monday. For as much as Mondays can be happy. There you go. Storm Chaser's Talent. Steelbur Champion. Hired Claw. Jackdaw Savior. And Thunder Trap Trainer. And of course, Paw Patch Recruit and Food Token. This. 1 second, I'm just checking some. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Is that MTG? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Bloomburrow Collector Booster Box. Forest, Overprotect, Playful Shove, Stargaze, Otterball Antics, Barkform Harvester, Sticky Tongue Sentinel, Veteran Guardmouse, Mind Spiral, and Dire Sight. Yeah, this is Magic. Bloomburrow. When did Bloomburrow release at this point? A year ago? More? Wick the World Mind. Fireswipe Hawk. Dawn's Truce. I've never collected Magic. Is it a good TCG for beginners? So Magic is a ton of fun. Is it beginner friendly? Not at all. A lot of people, will, look at a lot of TCGs and understand that a lot of them have very like in-depth rules and this and that and the other. Magic is that, but on steroids. You know, I think this most recent Final Fantasy set that just released is beginner friendly, and you know there is some beginner friendly sets, but overall, Magic as a game from day one till today is not beginner friendly. Gilded Goose, very nice. Um, and as far as collecting goes versus playing, um, Magic is I think mostly in many ways Magic is collector unfriendly. There's certain ways to collect with you know there's certain ways to collect Magic like in a good way, but for the most part I would have to assume that for the lay person, for the new collector, for the new player, a lot of Magic is Storm Splitter. A lot of Magic is collector unfriendly and very player unfriendly to begin. But that's not to say that you shouldn't play it or shouldn't collect it. It's just there is certainly a learning curve. And I think that that learning curve is steeper than some might suggest. But if you have experience playing other TCGs, then I don't think it'll necessarily be as steep. Intrepid Rabbit and Bat Token. I hope that answered your question. Does Pokemon count? mm, I don't. I mean, it does. Like, of course, you have that background. You have a TCG background. You understand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have the TCG background. You have a basic understanding of, like, certain things. Forest, Ocala Village, Plume Creed Mentor, Strike Force, Gossip Talent, Moonrise Cleric, Skyskipper Duro, Sakazak, the Crew, Wax Wayne Witness, and Seed Pod Squire. I hate how much alliteration is in this set. I think one of the primary differences between, Magic and Pokemon is that whereas Pokemon has, I think Pokemon's a lot simpler. Unfortunately, I say that as someone who's never actually played the game proper. I've played a little bit on like TCG on the phone, right? TCG Pocket, but I've never played the game proper. So, of course, I could be talking out of my tuchus. But I think Magic just has so many, like, in-depth rules that, like, when you're playing, like, eternal formats, like, say, Commander, which is the most popular format, understanding and knowing every card and knowing every ruling and this and that and the other, and knowing every interaction, it's just very daunting. And again, that's not me saying don't get involved. I'm just saying it is it is an undertaking. Alania, Divergent Storm. Season of the Bold. I love these paw print cards. I love these paw print cards. They're also like useful. They're also good. I love the versatility. I love the mana value. It's like it's very you don't feel bad about casting this at sorcery speed. Yeah, in I think any of them. Um, yeah. I actually should probably get a copy of this for my Storm deck, now that I think about it. And Coiling Rebirth. The lack of interaction during your opponent's turn makes Magic more involved than Pokemon. There is something to be said for Pokemon gameplay, though. Yeah. To be fair, I can't get involved because of an unholy foe splash lasher rat. Hey, I mean, you know, we get around that for you, you know. Uh, bypass scalpers, get involved through us. That's kind of what what I have to say there. I understand, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, scalpers have a big, you know, they're big in the Pokemon world and all that, and like they do have a presence in Magic, but outside of like, I mean, for example, collector boosters, outside of collector boosters, like scalpers kind of have no real place in Magic because the play boosters and everything is just reprinted so much. Like just the normal base set. Swamp, Galewind Moose, Corsation Mage, Driftgloom Coyote, Shoreline Looter, High Stride, Provisioner, Scales of Shale, Watersprout Warden, and Warren Elder. Here we go. Hired Claw. Perch Protection. Very nice card. But, Osteomancer Adept. Ral, Crackling Wit. Oh, this is like a... This one's broken. I'll give you a different one. Ral, Crackling Wit. And Quain, Itinerant Meddler. I used to have a Quain deck. I'm biased. I love this card. I love that gorgeous art, too. Very nice. And Intrepid Rabbit, Bat as token. Here we go. Just a few more packs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go. We're still looking for one of those... what's the proper term? Raised foils. We're looking for the raised foils here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Planes. Pop Hatch Formation, Starseer Mentor, Swarm, Night Fisher, Cash Grab. Hey, that's funny. Corpse Bearer Cultivator, Bravekin Duo, Saber, and Dire Downdraft. Okay. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods. Alrighty. Alright. Next up, Bellow, Bars of the Brambles. I love this art. Bloomburrow is such like an incredible set for its art. I think Bloomburrow is one of the best, like the fundamental, like the base level art is so much better than I think a lot of other recent sets. Final Fantasy included. You know, I do think Final Fantasy reached new heights with the, I forget the name of the artists, but the two artists that did the I forget the proper name, but the inclusion sheet, the from Final Fantasy itself. The through the Final Fantasy Through the Ages cards. Those cards, you know, I think in those, that art reached new heights for Magic for me, in my opinion. But I think Bloomburrow's art is, like, the base level of the art is so much better than I think a lot of recent sets. Maronar. There you go. And Phineas Ace Archer. Warren War Leader and Bat as token. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forest, Wear Down, Brazen Collector, Wix Patrol, Hop to It, Heaped Harvest, Agate Assault, Banishing Light, Starlit Soothsayer, and Thought Shucker. Here we go. Thundertrap Trainer. Evercoat Ursine. Second Green Shell. It has a fun name, man. Will you get away now from my second green shell? Alright. It's my second green shell. You take your dirty mitts off my second green shell. Beza, the Bounding Spring. Look at that beautiful art, man. Look at just how gorgeous that art is, man. Absolutely, unbelievably beautiful. Gorgeous, bro. And Earthborn Battler. Warren War Leader and Bat as the token. 3 packs to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Island, Valley Rally, Splash Lasher, Patchwork Banner, Hive Strike Host, Cindering Cutthroat, Polywallop, Nettleguard, War Squeak, and Nocturnal Hunger. Here we go. Salvation Swan. Gonna be good in your Chocobo deck. It's birds. It's good for bird tribal. I'd be surprised if this didn't raise up in price recently because of the Chocobo. I forget it's the like Prosperous Bandit. Manifold Mouse. Alrighty, alright. There we go. And Fountain Port. I think, you know, if you have a spare land slot, you can just put this in any deck, I think. Like, like, you know, you swap out maybe, say you're going through, you're like, you know, I have a lot of basics, you know. I think you can put this in basically any deck. You know, is it optimal? Probably not, but I mean, I don't think you'd necessarily be mad about getting use out of it. And Icar wins Fury. Very nice. Pretty sure Kaikar was one of the first commander decks I ever played against. A friend had a Kaikar deck and stormed off in like a few turns, and I'm like, bro, what do you mean decks need to be 100 cards? Like, I had no clue what was happening. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and blah blah blah, sack all these, and burn you out. Bushy Party Guard and Ral Crackling Wit as the token. 2 packs to go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Island. Hunter's Talent. Seedglaive Mentor. Ruthless Negotiation. Repel Calamity. Head of the Homestead. Tempest Angler. Alania's Pathmaker. Carrot Cake. And Psychic Whirl. Here we go. Ren the Relentless. Communal Brewing. Essence Channeler. Thunder Trap Trainer. We're still hoping for, you know, one of those raised foils. That's going to be our next card, certainly. Raised foil Lumra. That'd be nice. Thunder Trap Trainer. And here we go. Hey, Huddy, what's good? Thanks for liking the live. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? I said raised foil, did I not? I said the next card would be a raised foil card, did I not? Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Let's go. Hazel of the Root Bloom, raised foil, borderless. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I think we just popped off. Yeah, I think we, popped off here. Let's go. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Look at that, bro. Was good, Huddy. Thank you for liking the live, man. Appreciate you. Dude, that is absurd, bro. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, man. Congratulations there. There you go. Very nice. Darkstar Augur and Squirrel Token. And here we go. Last pack here. Let's see if we can get another. You know, among friends. Let's see if we can just get another. Simply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Mountain. Honored Dray Leader, Wildfire House, Sugarcoat, Sinister Monolith, Baker's Bane Duo, Uncharted Haven, Kindle Spark Duo, Light Shell Duo, and Bonebind Orator. Okay. Ral Crackling Wit. Ral Crackling Wit. Calamity of Cinders. Mistbreath Elder. Derevi. Very nice. Derevi was my first commander. Bought. Well, Derevi was my first commander deck I bought, I believe. Derevi, let me rephrase. Derevi was my first upgraded precon. And at the time, that essentially just means downgraded precon because I didn't know how to upgrade her. I just made the deck worse. But there you go. And you know what? This is the last card. Why don't we just pull another raised foil, you know? Just among friends. Let's just pull another raised foil. For the common good. I got excited. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I got excited. I got hype. But there we go. There we go. There we go. For the common good. Very nice. Very nice. And, not to be outdone, Rust Shield, Rampager, and Food as the token. Well, there we go. It was quite the undertaking, but we finally made it through. Christopher, thank you very much for getting involved there, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for getting involved. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good time, brother. Thank you. Thank you.